Hi everyone, welcome to the Amish Summer Square Crochet Tutorial. This is part of the Read and Crochet Along, or RCAL as I like to call it. And this square was inspired by the book An Amish Summer, which is a novella collection written by me, Shelley Shepherd Gray, Amy Clipson, and Kelly Irvin. You can find information for purchasing this book and all my other books on my website, KathleenFuller.com. You can also find a free downloadable pattern for this square on my site. All that information will be in the description box. Now, to make this square, the materials you're going to need is Red Heart yarn. Now, you can use any kind of yarn that you want, any size, any type, any hook size. But to make this square, you're going to need Red Heart. And you're going to need it in the following colors: light sage, gold, shocking pink, medium purple, and light sage again. So you'll also need a hook. Red Heart recommends an eye hook, 5.5 millimeters, but I crochet very loosely. So I am using an H hook of 5.0 millimeter hook. You'll need a yarn needle and you'll need some scissors, and that's it. So let's get started. To start the Amish Summer Square, we're going to make a slip knot. Oh my goodness, okay, I'm keeping that in there. We're going to make a slip knot. Apparently, I can't make a slip knot anymore. There we go, got it. All right, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to slip stitch to the first chain to make a ring. Then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That counts as 1 double crochet and a chain 1. And then we're going to do that 7 more times. So we're going to double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1. So that's the second time. Double crochet, chain 1, that's 3. Double crochet, chain 1, that's 4. Double crochet, chain 1, that's 5. Double crochet, chain 1, that's 6. Double crochet, chain 1, that's 7. That gets us to the beginning, but let's make sure that we have 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're also going to have 8 chain 1 spaces. So I'm going to tighten that a little bit. We're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 to join. Oops. To grab some yarn. Okay, where's the beginning here? Okay, I'm gonna pull through and pull through, all right? And this is what your first round is gonna look like. And I will be back for round 2. All right, for round 2, we're going to use gold. We're going to join in any chain 1 space. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember that counts as a double crochet. Then we're going to put 2 double crochets in that same space. Then we're going to front post double crochet around this next double crochet. And then in the next space, we're going to put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 2, and 3. And that's going to be our pattern. Front post double crochet around the next stitch. 3 double crochets in the next. 2, 3. Okay, so go ahead and repeat that around, and I will see you at the beginning of the round. The beginning of the round, and so we're going to join at the top of that chain 3 with a slip stitch. And this is what your square is going to look like so far. It's going to look like a circle. All right, so I will join you for round 3. All right, for round 3, we're going to use shocking pink. We're going to join in any a second double crochet in a chain three, or sorry, a double crochet grouping, 3-stitch grouping. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to put 2 more double crochets in that same stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we'll put 3 more double crochets in that same stitch, 1, 2, and 3. All right, we're going to skip the next stitch, and then we're going to front post double crochet around the next stitch. Then we're going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, a little knot there. Then we're going to front post double crochet around the next stitch. Then we're going to skip the next stitch, and in this stitch here, we're going to put 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Then we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more double crochet stitches, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's going to give us a side. So we've got one corner, which we started off with, and then we're skipping a stitch, front post double around the next stitch, which is the front post double that we done in the previous round. Double crochet in the next 3 stitches, another front post around the front post, then you're going to skip this stitch, and then you'll make another corner. So that's your pattern. Go ahead and repeat around, and I'll meet you at the beginning of the round. All right, we're at the beginning of the round, and we have squared our circle. So we're going to join at the top of the chain 3 that we did at the beginning, and then slip stitch, pull through. And this is what you should have after round 3. All right, on to round 4. All right, for round 4, we're going to use medium purple, and we are going to join in any chain 3 space, corner space. So join right here, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to put 2 double crochets, 1, 2. Then we're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to put 2 double crochets. 1, actually I'm going to put 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, move your corner over so that this stitch is visible, and then you're going to put a back loop double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches, and you're going to put it there. So in the back loop where that V is, double crochet, 2, and 3. Okay, now we're at the front post. I'm going to front post double crochet around that front post. All right. We're going to skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to double crochet around the next front post double crochet. And then we're going to do the same thing, back post double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Try not to stretch your stitches out like I just did. I'm not sure why I did that. I think it's because I'm looking at the camera and not at, I think it has to do with looking through the camera lens. I'll go with that. But try not to stretch your stitches out. All right, so now we're back at the corner. That's going to be 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have, 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and then we're going to push our corner to the side. We're going to do the back loop again, double crochet 3 times. into 3 stitches, sorry, 1, 2, 3, and then that brings us to the front post double crochet here, and then we're skipping the next 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to front post double crochet here, and then that brings us again to where we'll put 3 back loop double crochet stitches in each of the next 3 stitches. So back loop double crochet here, 1, still stretching the stitches, don't do that, 2. To kind of help with that, you can hold that front loop, and that kind of gives a little bit of sturdiness to that stitch, and just hang on to it so it doesn't pull. All right, which I should have been doing that all along. Okay, so here's what it looks like so far. You're just going to repeat that all the way around, and then I will meet you at the beginning of the round. Okay, welcome to round 5. We're going to use light sage, and we're going to join in any corner stitch, a corner space. We're going to chain 2, that counts as a half double crochet. Put 1 more half double crochet, and then another one. So you'll have 3 in total, counting that chain 2. We're going to chain 2, and then we're going to do 3 more half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Move the corner over. We're going to do a half double crochet in the back loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now we're at the 2 front post double crochets from the previous round. We're going to do a half double crochet, front post half double crochet. I had to think for a minute, and we're going to do that around these 2 posts. So go ahead and yarn over, insert your hook underneath both of those posts, both of those front post stitches, then yarn over again, keep it loose, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and that brings those 2 together. All right, and then we're going to, in the back loop, do a half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that brings us to our corner. 3 half doubles, 1, 2, 3. All right, then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2. Make sure I did that right. Nope, we're going to chain 2. Let's go back. It happens sometimes. All right, let's chain 2. There's my 2, and then we're going to do 3 more half doubles. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to just repeat that side. You're going to do a half double in the back loop here. Make sure that you move your corner over so you can see that stitch. And then 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, that brings us to our 2 front post stitches. We're going to do a front post half double crochet around both. So remember to insert your hook underneath these after yarning over, yarn over again, keep it loose, and then pull through all 3 loops. And then again, we're going to do the back loop half double crochet 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right. And then 6. And that brings us to our corner. So it should look like this. And you're going to go ahead and just repeat that around, and I will meet you at the beginning of round 5. Okay, we're at the beginning of round 5, and we're just going to join in the top of the chain 3, the slip stitch like we always do, and then we're going to fasten off. And that is the Amish summer square. And that's the Amish summer square tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed making it. And I have other tutorials in the RCal playlist. Please check them out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.